Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. The Chapter 6 finale. Yeah, it's finally that time. One of the hardest boss fights is coming up. And, whoo boy, am I excited for it. Last time we left off, well, the plot happened. Basically, one of the iron mines the miners were taken hostage by the Imperial Liberation Front. And it turns out that Angelica's uncle actually was smuggling iron onto the black market, and it looks like the provincial army is helping out the terrorists to cover up something big that they don't want the railway military police to finding out, so we have to find a different way to get into the mine. And for that, it looks like we are going to have to go and talk to Elisa's mother. Hopefully she can help us out somehow. And well, George and Angelica came to town to lure, and with the help of Towa we actually got the idea of the situation. All that is left now is to, well, find an alternative route into the mine since the provincial army is blocking us off. But before we do that, let me just quickly pick up something I forgot last time. The Imperial Chronicle. Also make sure to, if you want to do some cooking, most importantly the adamantine, whatever it's called, the adamantine steak. And if you did like I told you, you would have some juicy kebabs. You can't make them sadly right now since, well, Gaius is not in our party. Other than that, I would recommend some of the quartet puddings, maybe. And he can make some better steak. Is it steak? Let's see here, the fish nuggets, which increase your speed by 50%, that will come in handy too. Right now let's just quickly talk to the receptionist. Finally some good news. Looks like she is awaiting us. And this is the point of no return for this chapter. Just be sure you picked up the Red Moon Rose from the research, what's it called? Where I started off the chapter. You can get it from the receptionist. I think I already got it last time. Let me just quickly check. Yeah, I got chapter 13 there. As the text box said, we can't return after this.
Welcome back, everyone. I've been waiting for you.
I knew it.
Like the rising of the sun. I see how it is. You're taking Rhineford's side again, huh?
As long as I wear this uniform, I'm simply a humble maid of the Rhineford household. You, the chairman, and Master Gwyn are all deeply important to me.
Thanks, I think. Show us in then.
Of course. Please follow me.
Bring them in.
As you wish.
Mother, we need to see you.
Excuse us.
I apologize for canceling our dinner plans last night. But it's looking unlikely I'll be able to join you tonight either.
No, that's fine. We understand.
It's hardly surprising given the current circumstances.
I'm not sure what's keeping you so busy, considering you haven't even managed to fulfill one of your most basic duties.
My lady.
The miners who work at Saxon are employees of this company. With the Provincial Army barricading the mine and refusing to budge, those miners are at the mercy of the terrorists. I assume you've issued a formal objection to Marquis Ragnar?
Not on behalf of the company, no. It sounds like Director Heidel Ragnar of the First Factory has requested something be done as a formality, but nothing more.
That's it? The First Factory has been dumping huge amounts of ore onto the black market for years now. Don't even try and tell me you haven't noticed it.
Of course I've noticed. Being unable to bring the First Factory in line allowed that to happen, and that's my failure, I admit. But think, if we assume the terrorists aren't acting alone here, what good would it do to issue an objection to Marquis Ragnar?
Well...
There are many possible outcomes to this crisis, and we must be prepared for all of them. For example, we need to consider the possibility that the terrorists may set off an explosive in the mine, and how to respond to that. This is a global company. Measures will need to be put in place to protect stock prices, taking cross-spell into account too.
She's got a point. Anything that affects the Rhineford company is going to indirectly affect a lot of people's lives.
Correct. The Rhineford Group is its own entity with its own role to fill, and I have mine as chairman. The Provincial Army and the RMP are acting in accordance with their purpose, and one might even say the same of the terrorists. Action with a purpose, that's what keeps the world in motion. So tell me, what's your purpose?
Well...
If you get what I'm saying, I suggest you leave. I expect the explosion at the military factory is the extent of the damage the terrorists will cause here. I'll give you several additional tasks. I suggest you work on those for the remainder of the day. And considering the situation here, I think it'd be best if you leave Ruhr tomorrow morning. You have my permission as a sitting director on the Academy's board.
But
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not going to keep making the same mistakes anymore.
Oh?
All my life, I've turned a blind eye to what was going on right in front of me. I did it when you drove Grandfather out and took his position as chairman. And I did it when Father died and you let work become your life. All along, you've been working to build the company bigger and bigger, and all along, I just looked the other way. But in our field studies at Thor's, I've seen the imbalances and injustices of the world crop up over and over again. But even with that, I, and all of us, really, have to face that head on. And that's exactly what we've been doing. You asked what our purpose is. After 6 months at the Academy, that's my answer.
Well said.
Agreed. That's why this time, I don't plan on backing down. You need to hear the truth, and I need to be the one to tell you. As your daughter, as your family, and above all, as someone who's watched the Rhineford company grow ever since I was a little girl. Mother, you're running this company the wrong way.
My lady.
Can I assume you, in your infinite wisdom, are planning to tell me the correct way to run my company?
Naturally. But I still need more experience before I can do that. I promise you, though, that by the time I graduate from the academy, I'll show you how this company should be run. As someone who just might succeed you as the chairman someday, I should be able to do at least that much.
Oh. It's one thing to make a promise. It's quite another to live up to it. Still, at least you're starting to see the bigger picture.
Mother.
Give it to her, Sharon.
Certainly. Here, my lady.
What's this? Some kind of key card?
Correct. It opens the door to a passage that connects Ruhr City to the iron mine.
Wait!
There's really a secret passage?
The former chairman built it for use in case of an emergency. You'll find the entrance in the underground part of a maintenance room on the upper level of the city.
If we use that passage...
We should be able to completely avoid having to deal with the provincial army.
I'm not going to say thanks. Right now, I just believe this is the best way to press forward. And I'm going to tell you why through actions, not words.
Excuse us, Madam Chairman. We've learned a lot during our field studies, and we'll put it all to use to come out on top.
You don't need to worry about us.
They've grown a lot in the last 6 months. It's been a pleasure to watch them. Surely it wouldn't hurt to acknowledge that Lady Elisa has grown too.
She's still got a ways to go. If she wants to take the mantle of the Rhineford Company from me, she'll have to show me she's got what it takes. Anyway, it seems all our principal players have assembled. Can I ask you to do one more thing for me?
Certainly.
And Elisa's S-Craft leveled up. Well, it still sucks, so who cares?
Who would have thought there'd be an underground passage going all the way from Ruhr to the mine? Gwen really does think of everything.
Oh, you know Elisa's grandfather?
I've heard you two got along famously back when he was still living in Ruhr.
He taught me all kinds of great stuff. How to pick up girls, the best spots in the entertainment district, you know, the really important things in life.
It's not that I can't believe it, it's that I can. Too easily.
I can only hope to sit and learn at the feet of the master one day.
Still, it's probably thanks to him that Angie didn't go any further off the rails than she did.
Can't deny that.
That's nothing to laugh about.
I wonder if we'll seem as colorful to the first years when we're second years.
So, you think this is gonna work?
All right, that should do it.
What is this thing?
An orbital wave antenna?
It's currently in development at the Institute of Technology, but I managed to convince them to let me borrow it. It emits directional orbital waves to widen the area where you can transmit and receive signals. That means you'll be able to use your Arcus unit's communication functionality even down here in the mine.
That sounds pretty handy.
You can do that?
Yep. Toa is busy gathering information on what's going on across the Empire right now. And I'll be able to pass that info along to you while overseeing this operation. But if things get too dangerous, I'll give you the order to pull out, so make sure you keep the line open.
Got it.
It'll be nice to have some support.
Well, if George is just a call away, we've got nothing to worry about.
Okay, I think it's about time we got going. And thanks again, everyone, for coming along. I've got my Arcus on me, so I should be able to hold my own in battle.
Always room for one more with us.
Your knowledge of the mind will really be invaluable.
I'm looking forward to seeing you clean up with those Taito skills of yours.
Alright, Angelica joined our party and, well, our maximum increased by 1. Not that it really matters. And you can get all the necessity items from George over here, even cooking ingredients. But I already did that, but first of all let's just take a look what Angie brings to the fight. Basic equipment, nothing interesting. And as far as her quartz goes, I'm not sure why it's set up like this. She's mostly a physical fighter. And of course I did prepare everything beforehand. For this part I'll be using Elisa, Elliot and Angelica. And here is basically my Ordman setup, but this will change later on. Before the fight, of course, the boss fight. And as far as equipment goes, I basically upgraded everyone's weapons. The evergreens will come in really handy later on. Oh wow, narrow hallway. I guess the Final Fantasy XIII devs were on the job here.
Looks like this is just a one-way path.
Well, no chance of us getting lost in here at least. Let's run on through.
Why do you always start talking when I'm about to encounter an enemy? Please stop that.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Alright, well, Angelica basically has all her stuff that she had when we were fighting her. The Zero Impact has a 90% chance of fainting, that will come in handy. And the Laser Bullet can impede and delay. And the Dragon Boost is just a basic buff. And that's about it.
It's my turn.
She really is just a one-time party member and won't be joining us for the long term, so she won't be getting any new skills or anything.
My turn! Go!
Eat it!
Is everyone okay?
There are 2 new enemies in this shaft area. Those moles and the beetles over here.
Now's our chance.
Or are there more
I'm in.
cockroaches than beetles, I guess? Oh no, they are metal beetles.
It's my turn. Huh?
I really don't want to sit through the arts animations. I don't even have the luck quartz equipped anymore. I really do have enough new materials to last me for the rest of the game.
They won't even know what hit them. Ha!
And the cooking ingredients, I don't really need them anymore since
It's my turn.
I do have most of the cooking already. And
Let's go.
the ones I'm missing I can do with the ingredients I have currently.
Arcus, activate.
My turn! Go!
Eat it!
Oh, we did it.
Ooh, they even leveled up to its max form. And evasion plus 10%, that's really nice. I'll be putting that to use much later. I guess I give you something else. Doesn't really matter right now.
Oh yeah, Toe's been pretty worried about all of you, you know?
Well, glad to know she's looking out for us.
Yeah, though I feel a little bad since we're making more work for her. Now's our chance!
I'm in.
Right! Arcus?
Here we go!
Right!
That takes care of them!
Bring it on!
Oh wow, I didn't even
Time to
see you
shine.
there. Oh well.
It's my turn.
I probably should have Elliot analyze the beetle, since I still do need it to be analyzed. Not that it really matters.
Right! Arcus
Time to shine. Go for it!
It's my turn.
Oh, we did it!
Oh wow, you were really close to that link level, huh? Well, that's the first area.
We've been walking for ages. How far are we at this point?
Judging by the distance we've traveled, I'd say we're about halfway.
How can you tell that?
I spy treasure.
She just can, just roll with it. That was a Chrono Burst.
Now's our chance.
I'm in.
I can do this. Let's go.
Go!
My turn! Arcus...
Is everyone okay?
Now's our chance!
It's
Let's
my
go!
turn. Let's go.
I'm in.
My turn!
Go!
All right, let's keep on moving.
And danger leveled up. Ooh, Altair cannon, we couldn't even buy that yet. And plus 200 CP after dying, that's pretty nice. And the delay is reduced after casting Space Elemental Arts. I wonder if that stacks with the bell. I doubt it though. Oh wow,
Watch out,
where
guys!
did you come from?
I can do this. Arcus,
Ha!
My turn! Arcus, activate!
Oh no!
is everyone okay?
Sneaks up on me, jeez.
This path's gotten real twisty all of a sudden.
I wonder if they built it like that to avoid the mine shafts.
If that's true, that must mean we're almost there.
Now's our chance! We can do this!
I'm in.
That makes sense, actually.
Go for it!
Right,
Integrating level design into the world
Let's go.
building.
My turn!
Not that this dungeon is really well designed or anything. It's just a basic,
My turn!
well, a line that has a few curves in it.
Arcus, activate!
huh? That takes care of them.
Great!
All right!
I did. Yeah.
Over there!
Looks like we made it.
Yep, looks like it. Well, more likely archaisms. Oh, come on. Being blunt as always. Oh, I see why. I can hazard a guess.
Ah, this is pure bliss.
Stop that, Angelica!
Just kidding around. I love it when you're angry.
I
Sheesh.
swear, this girl.
This came in ladders. Alright, we made it. Ooh, a charging station. This one only restores your HP and DP. And nothing! Oh yeah, it does look like it. Must be George, I guess. Yeah, we might want to deal with it first. Too bad we don't find out about it. Maybe they'll talk about it in the next chapter. We'll see. And of course, just like back in Guerrilla Fortress, we have these guys to deal with.
Chance. We can do this.
I'm in. Now!
I can do this. Arcus, activate.
My turn.
Arcus.
I'm in.
All right, let's keep going.
Not that they are any more difficult or anything, but they are here. And the tech dogs. You can actually stun these guys despite their size.
Right. Let's go.
Right.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Time to shine.
Here we go.
Now!
Right.
Analyzing enemy attack
Yeah,
patterns.
let's take a look at it.
I've got it.
Go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
I really should change out Angel for something else since it reached level 5. Not that it really matters. Sure, why not? Oh yeah, Angelica has her own Master Quartz. It decreases your... Oh no, it decreases your damage as your HP goes down. It's alright I guess, but I mean, if your HP is already low then you might die, so who really cares?
I spied treasure.
You don't really want to be at low HP at any time. Oh, we get Altair Cannon. We already got it on Angel.
Looks like this place is crawling with archaisms. Just like Aurelia.
There's some monsters I didn't see when we were here yesterday, too.
They must have brought them in from outside. Be careful. Now's our chance.
Time to shine.
Oh, these guys are different.
I can do this. Now!
I'll pick you up!
Go!
My turn!
Time to shine.
Back in the Trails in the Sky the Third, these archaisms were actually one of them would repel physical attacks, then the other would repel magic, but I guess they didn't really bother with that.
Alright, let's keep on moving. Nicely done. Success. Well, shall we begin? I can do this.
Not weak to anything, but pretty resilient.
My turn!
Time to shine.
My turn!
Ha! Sweet dreams, pussycats.
I think that was more of a dog than a cat. Or was it?
Now's our chance. It's my turn.
Right!
Go!
Time to shine.
Oh, we did it!
Alright, that's one area done. That's just great. Good thing they didn't barricade their way towards them. That would actually make sense. That's no problem with me. But first of all, we do want to come this way.
Now's our chance! We can do this!
I can do this. Arcus?
Right!
Here we go!
Alright, let's...
There's the exit. Looks like the gate's been shut.
So, the Provincial Army and the RMP are having their shouting match out there.
Let's just leave them to it. We need to head further in.
Thank you for letting me kill this guy.
I can do this. Arcus,
Time to shine.
You actually don't get a whole lot of opportunities to fight this one.
Go for it.
There are like 2 battles with it.
Here we go.
My turn. Analyzing enemy.
Huh?
Ha!
Guess we should spread out if there was any difficulty.
Go.
It's my turn. All right, let's keep on moving.
Up here is a monster chest that we should take care of.
They won't even know what hit
I can
them.
do this.
Time to shine. Now!
Got it.
Right.
Here we go.
Time to shine.
It's my turn.
Here we go. That's the power of the 8 leaves.
Oh, what a nice looking...
Let's see, Crow should be good enough for this one. I don't really want to use anyone else's CP. Might as well give you domination just to be sure. And I don't plan on using it in the boss fights anyway.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight.
I can do this.
Yeah, you're done. Cross Raven.
I like the Thrustcraft. We don't get to see it enough anyway.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
And for our trouble we get a Ragnar Vortex. Great. Oh wow, the boxes are generous. Thank you.
Now's our chance. Right. Let's go.
Here we go.
My turn.
Ha! Sweet dreams, pussycats.
Looks like my level is high enough so they don't notice me anymore.
It's my turn. Let's go.
Here we go.
All right, let's keep on moving.
More useless Sepit, yay! By the way, if that box had an item, you actually couldn't even reach it because it's blocked off. There is a fight coming up here, so you might want to save. I'm not going to.
Bring it on.
I can do this.
These guys are actually pretty annoying to deal with, only because they have a lot of HP and they are pretty resistant to everything. But you can delay them, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Thanks.
My turn! Give it up, everyone!
I do want to get everyone positioned to their side, if possible. I just did that so my movement got increased.
You okay?
I guess you could reflect their arts if you really want to, but I'm just going to impede them.
There!
I'm in.
Ooh, he got frozen. Okay, that's fine by me.
It's my turn.
Go!
I don't even know what they want to cast.
Time to shine.
I think it's one that can petrify you, maybe, because one of the bosses later on will have these guys, and those can use ancient glyph, which can petrify you.
Let's go.
But for now, let's just quickly take care of these guys.
Give it up, everyone!
Go! Alright,
I should
let's
probably
do this.
motivate so Rin actually can get some damage in.
I can do this. Arcus, act.
My turn!
I don't think I'm going to use Crescent Mirror since these guys won't be getting a turn anytime soon. Let's actually increase our arts, why not?
It's my turn. Arcus, act.
Time to shine.
My turn! Arcus,
Here we go!
Let's try to feint them, but there is like an 18% chance of it working, and it worked. Okay, thank you, game.
Here we go! Go!
Eat it!
I can do this. Arcus, activate.
Here we go!
That's one down, and one more to go.
Time to shine.
Arcus,
It's my turn. Let's go.
Time to shine.
Go! That's the power of the 8 leaves.
I wonder how they do that. Yeah, that might have helped a bit. But before we press on, let's just quickly heal up. Oh hey guys, looks like we found you. I hope everyone is here so we can leave, but maybe we do want to take care of the terrorists. Yeah, I don't think that's safe in a mine. Well, she did work with them for a few years. Oh great, he's not here. Of course they are. Should we just take these guys with us? Oh no. That's not nice. No, that's his name. You have an idea? And yeah, Crow is leaving our party for the time being, so make sure you disequip him with anything important. And I don't think the game automatically unequips his accessories or quartz even, so be careful with that. Of course, that's your priority. Be careful with those monsters. All right. Yeah, we probably shouldn't be standing around here.
It's a treasure chest!
Okay, so I have domination equipped, but this chest doesn't show up for some reason unless you get close to it. I don't get it why. Okay. You know why? It's a good thing I just remember because Makias for some reason decided to join the party. And that's the reason. Okay, now it makes sense. Oh, you can modify your equipment and buy some quartz here if you want. And this is actually the last area of this place, so we are pretty close to the end.
Sorry, you're really not my type. Time to shine.
More attack dogs and more slimes. How wonderful.
Here we go!
I can do this.
Yeah, they are immune to water and fire, so don't bother with that.
Arcus, activate.
Time to shine.
Oh, Angelica got her CP back.
Ha!
You just had to get healed, huh?
Go for it!
Got it! My turn!
It's my turn. Now!
I'll back you up. Right.
Time to go for it!
Got it!
I can do this. Now!
I'll back you up.
This is it for you!
That was perfect, Elisa.
What?
I did it.
Hopefully I reach level 61 before the boss. Let's see, a branching path. We should go down this way first.
Oh, a treasure chest.
That Athela sighting just increases your EP, so nothing too great there.
It's a treasure chest! Well, shall we begin?
My turn!
It's my turn.
Time to shine.
Right. Arcus.
Oh boy, Reen is getting down. Well, that's bad.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's my turn.
Time to shine.
All right, let's keep going.
I should have probably watched his HP. Great. You know what, let me use one of those rum powders, not like I am going to use them anyhow. Oh, that Rainford medal it's awful. It like increases your strength, defense and arts defense by 7 or something. And that's all it does.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Now!
I'll back you up.
Ha!
Here we go!
Right.
I'm in.
Right!
Go!
Time to shine. Now!
Got it! Well fought, Angelica.
Before we head up that ladder, we actually want to get this chest over here.
Huh? A dead end?
Maybe not. We walked past a ladder not too long ago.
Let's go back and find it.
Can you please let me open this chest?
Yep, this is the one. Climbing this should take us further in.
What was that?
I heard a rumbling. Was there a cave-in somewhere?
Nothing's gonna collapse in here, is it?
Phew. Looks like it came from somewhere farther off.
Hello, Reen here.
Damn. Reen, can you hear me? I've hit a little snag here.
Crow, what happened?
Well, I've managed to get the miners back all right. But as I was coming back, there was this cave-in. I hate to say it, but it caught me totally off guard. The route we took in from the passage is totally blocked now.
So it was a cave-in after all. Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm okay. No, a little dusty. It was a close one, though. But I can't get to you, and you guys won't be able to come back the same way from where you are. I'm trying to find another route to get to you. Just hang tight, okay?
We will. And be careful.
Was that Crow?
I heard you mention a cave-in. What happened?
That sound we just heard was a cave-in. And it happened right along the route we took in here. Crow's okay, but he doesn't know if he'll be able to find another way to get to where we are.
That's unfortunate.
And it means our exit point is cut off, too.
Looks like there's no turning back now.
Let's keep going.
I'm with you all the way. We're not leaving until we find those miners.
Alright, looks like Crow's way is cut off. I actually wonder if you go back and you can't actually leave. I actually never tried that. Not that I really care.
They won't even know what. Ha! Go for it!
I can do this. Arcus?
My turn!
Time to Sweet dreams, pussycats.
It's a treasure
And sadly I don't have anyone that can one-shot it. So I guess we have to use the good old-fashioned method.
Sorry.
Yeah, hit just some slimes.
It's my turn.
You are kinda useless, Alyssa, right now.
Fire!
Right! Arcus, time to shine. Ha!
I can do this.
Time to shine.
Okay, Elliot, come on, get a turn. There you go.
All right, let's keep going.
I did it!
An A+ outcome.
Ooh, Maelstrom. Looks like the bridge is up, so we do have to find a way around it. Or maybe lower it. This should do the job.
There we go.
Almost there. Just a little further now.
All right. On the other side of that door is the central control room. That's where the other hostages are being held. With any luck, the terrorists won't see us coming.
They haven't come out to stop us directly, so I don't think they know we're here.
Ensuring the safety of the hostages should be our top priority.
Right. We need to be cautious now, more than ever. Hello, Reem here.
It's me, George. Is it safe to talk now?
George!
I just got off the line with Toa. She said she wants to talk with you directly, so I'm going to patch your call into your Arcus. Signal quality's not going to be too hot, so just put your Arcus in speaker mode and bear with me for a minute.
Understood. And speaker mode on.
Are you all okay?
President Herschel!
Yeah, we're still alive and kicking.
Angie, I'm so relieved you're safe. I've been worried sick about all of you, especially when I heard Crow was caught up in that cave-in. If I'd known something like this was going to happen, I would have come to Ruhr myself.
It's all right. I'm glad you got in touch with us.
We really appreciate everything you're doing.
Anyway, it sounds like Crow's fine, so you don't have to worry about it.
Really? Thank goodness. Oh, right. I called you because I just turned up some new info. It sounds like His Majesty the Emperor has given the Railway Military Police official clearance to investigate the mine.
They had to take it all the way to the top?
Yep, and there's no way the Provincial Army can bluster their way past that. I bet the Railway Military Police will be busting in any moment now.
Well, that's some good news at least. But even so, we need to press our advantage and keep heading deeper into the mine.
This is our chance. We can use the confusion the RMP will cause to rescue the hostages. But even if they do step in, I can see the Provincial Army still trying to get in their way.
Yeah, so the sooner we act, the better chance we have of getting to those miners and getting them out safely.
Okay, but be careful, everyone. And if you feel like it's too dangerous, you get out of there quick, okay? Don't try to do anything too reckless. That goes double for you two, Reem and Angie.
Me? Reckless?
Looks like she's got our number. Don't worry. I promise we'll come back in one piece.
Okay, you promised. I'll be waiting for you back at the academy. So, I'm gonna pass you back to George now.
Well, that's about how things stand right now. Got my fingers crossed that Adios is looking after you. Good luck, guys.
Roger.
Just leave it to us.
I'm kind of left with the impression we just got a pep talk.
Yeah. Though, we wouldn't have made it this far without Crow, George, and Toa. It all comes down to this. Let's make them proud.
Right. I'm ready to finish this in style.
Oh boy, the next two fights will be pretty hard. But before we head in, let's just quickly get this chest over here.
Now's our chance.
Time to shut.
Now! Gotcha!
It's my turn. Arcus?
Go!
Right!
Huh.
All right, let's keep going!
Alright, let me just quickly change my setup. Rin, you are getting Mobius. Elisa, you are getting the Ring, Master Quartz. Elliot, you are getting Angel, and I can't really change yours, Angelica. So I'm going to give you a hit too. I don't really care for Ingenuity, so you might as well get Firebell. I only had Dragon Vision to get the Analysis, I don't care up for that right now. A bit more HP for you with the Tira Quartz, and instead of Cross Crusade I'm going to give you the Seraphic Ring. As far as equipment goes, make sure you have protection against Feint. The next boss can actually seal you, but I don't really care for it. I don't have anything for Elisa since she has the Wing Master Quartz equipped. And everyone else has an Evergreen, so that should work. Alright, let's just quickly save and hope for the best.
Who'd have thought you kids would turn up again? You just don't know when to quit!
You're V, aren't you?
So he was waiting for us.
So you're those terrorists, huh? Seems like you've known we were here for quite a while now.
Oh, we weren't really counting on the Provincial Army's blockade to hold up. If the RMP manages to get through, we're ready to lay them out. In fact, I was counting on it. But me and my crew will be more than enough to bury you here.
We'll see about that.
Don't underestimate him. He's even stronger than he looks.
We were able to beat him back at Guerrilla Fortress because Instructor Neidhart was with us. But if he hadn't been there...
Now I remember. Are you a survivor of the Arngarm Jaeger Corps?
Surprised you heard of it, Sylphid. It was long gone by the time you started making a name for yourself.
I heard about it from the boss. He mentioned he'd faced you guys on the battlefield a few times. Said you were worthy opponents.
I'm honored that the Jaeger King himself would tip his hat to us. It's a little late, but you've got my condolences. He was one hell of a man.
Thanks.
What are you guys trying to do here? Even if you are cooperating with the Noble faction, it's not like you both share the same ideals. And if anything were to happen to this mine, the whole country would be in trouble.
We know. But I'll do whatever it takes to slaughter that iron-blooded shit stain and let him twist in the wind!
But why?
Why do you hate Chancellor Osborn so much?
Kid, I could give you my life story, but I doubt you'd understand even then. You have no idea how many have been driven from their homes thanks to his reforms. How many folks have lost everything they had because of him.
Well...
Victims of the Chancellor's expansionist policies, huh?
Well, we ain't all pressed from a mold. We got different reasons for being here. Gideon hated him for his ideology. And Scarlet, I heard she lost her old hometown when he went and built a railway through it.
So that's it.
So that's what drove her to terrorism.
Me? Let's just say I've got a misplaced grudge against the guy. Not that I've got any intention of repenting for it now. Like Sylphid said, I ran with a corps called Arngarm. Led it, actually. Just a medium-sized outfit. Nothing too grand. We took decent-sized jobs, did them well, and pulled in solid business. That was life for us. Sure, we might have gotten a little too fired up when we were facing down dangerous enemies. But it wasn't all rough going. Whenever we had a bunch of new folks join up, we'd take one easy job after another. I thought that was just gonna be another one of those laid-back missions. Back when Osborn got his seat as the Chancellor, the Noble faction hired us to give him a little scare, that was all. He was a commoner who came up through the military, chosen by the Emperor. Guess they just wanted to show him who was boss, but he saw right through their plan. Can't really call what happened a fight. It's more like a massacre. They didn't even give us a chance to surrender. Just gunned us all down in cold blood. Young boys who'd just been with us for a couple weeks. Women. Everyone. I was all that was left. Surrounded on every side by my comrades' bodies. I was the only one to come crawling back out of that hell. I wandered a while. Didn't know what to do with myself. Eventually, I ended up finding my way to the Imperial Liberation Front. No high ideals here. I just wanted to kill him. To gut that son of a bitch. Avenge my friends. And tear apart everything he spent his life trying so hard to build.
So that's what happened to Arngarm.
It's a sad story for sure.
Look, I can sympathize with what you went through. But that doesn't mean the Chancellor was wrong in doing what he did.
Yeah, it sounds kind of heartless to say, but...
I'll say it. Terrorists need to be handled with an iron fist. Their fate should discourage others from following their lead.
You ain't strained for mercy, are you? Can't deny what you're saying, though. But this ain't about who's right and wrong. Maybe it never was. That bastard loves to fuel the flames of progress. One way or another, we've all been burned. What's left for sad sacks like us? I'll tell you what. We'll fan our own flames. Make them so big and so wild, they'll burn up even blood and iron. Now then, you came all this way. Might as well show me what you got. Just remember, you're the ones who keep jumping into the fire. Don't blame me when all that's left are ashes.
Here he comes.
Everyone, brace yourselves!
We're counting on you, Angelica.
Sure thing. Let's do this.
Better to burn out than fade away.
Just as you said.
Eat this!
Well, this is Vulcan and his cronies. He's actually pretty tough for a boss, if I can say so. The biggest devastation he can cause is actually his S-craft, which can one-shot kill everyone, no matter how high your defenses are. That is to say, if he buffs himself, which he can do. First of all, let's take care of his cronies really quickly.
I'm in.
But first of all, let's buff. I do want to use Dark Matter to gather them all in one place. He does have one attack that can seal one area, so if he hits you with that, just use Rinse and Mobius and use one of the healing items. It is Plasma Bottle. Thank you for showing it off. Let's see, did you sealed Elliot? The worst person he could possibly seal. Let's see here. I actually don't think I have a seal prevention item, but I do have a lot of Curia bombs.
Go!
And one more item, the Juicy Kebab.
Good.
Alright, Angelica, gather them in one place for me, please.
It's my turn.
As far as you, Alyssa, go, you should actually let me do that a bit later. For now, let's just use a crystal flood. Gathering them in one place should make this a lot easier. And since I got a crit, might as well use Angelica's Dragon Kick.
I'm not holding back this time. It's time.
I actually didn't get to show this off back when we were fighting her.
No.
That took care of them. And he's frozen, that's even better.
Give it up, everyone!
Here we go.
As far as his resistances go, if I could take a look at him, he's completely immune to feint. He's one of the very few bosses that actually is. And confusion. The best thing you can do is really freeze him or burn him. I actually want to keep him being frozen, so let's not use Flame Impact.
I can do this.
Alyssa, you should go somewhere else, because his S-Craft is, well, pretty devastating. Let's see, I do want to keep my strength buffed as much as possible.
Burn to ash. Go.
Eat it. Ha.
And Zero Impact can actually
How about this?
kick an enemy way back in the battlefield, but since Vulcan is really big, or maybe because he gets a really good balance, it actually does not affect him. Let me use Detector on you, so I can unbalance you more easily.
Analysis complete!
I can do this.
I think you are a bit too close for comfort for me. Let's see, if he buffs his strength, I will use the Adamantine stakes.
It's my turn.
It's pretty important. Let's see, Heavenly Gift should have worn off by now.
Rain upon us.
Do I need to buff my strength? Angelica is still fine, so let me leave that for later.
Burn to ash.
Time to shine.
You can delay him, but, well, there's a 10% chance of it working, so probably
How
not.
about this? Go for it.
It'll be full of holes when I'm done!
Nice try.
My turn!
It's weird that he hasn't used his S-Craft yet. It's about
up,
this
everyone.
time then when he starts using it. When he uses his S-Craft, it's dependent on how much damage you dealt to him and, well, his CP amount. Yeah, bosses
Time to
actually have
shine.
CP, if you didn't know that.
How about this?
And sadly,
Go for it.
Angelica's strength buff went away.
Not bad! Looks like I don't have to hold back!
Go.
Okay, I think he will use his S-Craft now. Let me just quickly heal up, just to be sure.
Thanks.
If he's not buffed, he won't be able to kill you with it.
I'm gonna blow you to smithereens!
If he is buffed, well,
Destruction cannon!
he will deal about 13,000 damage to you, and there is no way you can survive that.
Get back.
Give it up, everyone!
Let's use another juicy kebab, why not? Just to make this a bit faster.
Right.
And there is a really low chance of him using his S-Craft again, so just go all out against him.
I'll back you up!
Time to shine. How about this? Now.
And this is his war cry, it increases his strength and defense
Here
by 50%.
Burn to ash.
Really, the best thing is to do is to either freeze him or burn him. That will deal the most damage.
I can do this.
But of course the game does not want me to succeed.
Burn! Now!
I'll back you up. I'm in. How about this? Go for it! Ha!
It'll be full of holes when I'm done!
Ow.
Analyzing enemy attack
Let's
patterns.
get detector back on him. How is my strength buff doing? It should be fine.
Analysis complete.
Go! There!
That is not what I wanted to use, but oh well.
I'm in.
I don't think it really matters at this point.
Now!
I can do this. Turn to flames.
So close. If only I could get burn on him.
My turn! Burn to ash!
Right. Keep it up, everyone.
Time to shine. How about this? Go for it!
It'll be full of holes when I'm done!
Aha.
Oh, please.
Oh please.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn!
Go! Alright, let's do this!
I'll take care of it.
There is a 25% chance of burn working with Alyssa, but of course it does not.
Right.
I'm in. How about this? Now!
Right. Turn to flames. Burn!
Oh no you don't!
It'll be full of holes when I'm done!
Can you use something else, please? Maybe. Oh, he got frozen. That works for me.
Now's our chance!
Eat it!
Must have let my guard down!
Well fought, Angelica.
Right back at you.
I did it!
I did it!
That's about right. Success.
They're strong. I can't believe we got pushed back by a bunch of students.
You kids hit harder than I expected.
This fight is over.
Release the miners!
That was always part of the plan. But I don't like your attitude. You don't get to call the shots here.
What?
No way.
How are they still standing?
That's one mean vibe I'm getting from him.
Even among Jaegers, only the strongest warriors give off an aura like that.
Do not despair, Comrade V. This simply goes to show how much they've grown since our first meeting.
See!
So this is the guy, huh?
This is the first time I've actually seen him.
Comrade S has already boarded the airship. I shall buy you the time to join her.
Fine. Chalk this one up as my loss. But next time, next time, we'll have some real fun.
Sorry, Comrade C.
We'll wait up for you.
Last time.
He doesn't let his guard down even for a second.
But why the mask?
Who are you, anyway? All the other ringleaders show their faces without a care in the world, but not you. Why is that?
You'll have to forgive me. I'm afraid I'm the shy sort. Or are you so enamored of the mask that you intend to take it from me by force? It would be quite a coup, especially for the daughter of Marquis Ragnar.
Don't let your focus waver. If we want to walk away from this, we can't let up, even for a moment.
I wasn't planning on letting up.
There's no way he can take all of us at once.
Agreed. Even Instructor Sarah couldn't pull off a feat like that.
The odds do seem stacked against me. So I hope you'll permit me to even them ever so slightly.
What? Two archaisms!
Were they there all along?
It was the height of summer when we last crossed blades in Kaido. Do you think you can prevail now where before you fell short? Turn off with words, but with steel. Show me your strength, your will.
Right!
Alright, see, you asked for it.
Right!
As usual, let's get our buffs up first of all.
Rain upon us!
I just had enough CP with Elisa. That was unfortunate. Let's get our Chrono Drive going.
My turn.
And of course, Fish Nugget.
Wow, that's good.
This boss is actually pretty hard. His S-Craft actually can't one-shot kill you if you have high enough HP and you have your defenses buffed to max. But he probably would be able to kill Elliot since his HP is not that high, but I do have Angel on him. And of course he has these two archaisms with him, which can use Earthglyph, which can petrify you. And that's just no good, so we had to take care of them first of all. Luckily for us, they can be delayed.
It's my turn.
Well, at least the best thing you could do is get out of the way. And over here you will be able to hit both of them at the same time. With Urine, I do want to get into position.
Right.
And Elliot can just get out of the way somewhere. I don't really care. Just maybe move over here.
I can do this.
And now, Elisa, you just focus on using Crystal Flood. I actually don't want to hit C. If you hit him too much, his S-Craft will go off. And that's just not a good idea right now. Barely able to hit both of them. And of course your S-Crafts are not that useful since the enemies are way too far apart from each other.
How about this? Now!
For now, let's just quickly take care of these guys so we can focus on C more easily.
Go!
Do I need to motivate? Not yet.
Right. Arcus activate.
My turn. Arcus activate.
Sadly, we won't be able to put Freeze to use since these guys won't be getting a turn anytime soon. I do have the defense break forces equipped on Angelica and on Rin, so hopefully that will go off.
All right, let's
Motivate.
do this.
Okay.
How about this?
Okay, here is one of his most strongest attacks actually. Those little bombs that he just planted can explode in your face. and he will...
My turn!
They go off as soon as he gets another turn, so it's basically just an art that has a smaller parts to it. When those go off, they go off at the same time and will hit all of your characters. And they actually take priority over his S-craft, and they can feint you.
Nocturne Bell!
But luckily enough, Nocturne Bell can kill them easily. They only have like around 1000 HP, they are really easily taken care of.
Let's go!
I'm in. How about this?
Yes, finally fainted one of them.
My turn! Go!
This should speed up things a bit.
Huh?
Ha! How about this? Now!
I can do this. Arcus activate.
Please don't kill Angelica, thank you.
Go!
Do I need to motivate? Yes, I should.
Let's do this!
Okay.
Good thing I equipped the around Elliot.
Thanks.
Right!
Let's see, Freeze should be able to take care of that guy, so let me just get Elliot out of the way, somewhere else.
Ha!
And now let's go after the other guy. Yes, I got the feint in.
I can do this.
Actually get a bit closer to Angelica.
My turn! Keep it up, everyone!
And start using resounding beat on them. I would have used it on Rin as well if he was close enough, but oh well.
Burn to ash! Ha! Go!
Eat it!
This guy should die pretty easily.
I can do this.
Let's go for a blessed arrow.
Hang in there.
Thanks!
Thanks. Time to shine. How
After
about
we take
this?
care of this guy, C is next.
Go for it!
And that's one down.
Keep it up, everyone!
Get another resounding beat going.
Here we go!
We want to be at max HP as much as possible.
Burn to ash!
And now it's just C remaining. You want to burn him as much as you can. Okay, his spiral edge or whatever it's called can actually repel you to the edge of the battle screen, so watch out for that one. And let's go with the Heavenly Gift, so we can evade his attacks and get a bit of a CP back. Sadly, Alisa's CP is all out.
Ha!
Yeah, sure, let's use Zero Impact. This will push him back a bit.
Now!
Oh, he's fainted. Great. But sadly, it does not really matter whether you feint him or not, since his speed is really high.
Keep it up, everyone!
But now that we have driven him into a corner, this should be a lot easier to deal with him.
Burn to ash!
Of course, Flame Impact can feint him as well.
It's my turn.
Let's see, Alisa, you should heal Rin up a bit.
Huh?
Thanks!
I'm in. How about this?
I should probably buff my strength. Ooh, Criminal Edge. Okay, that didn't hit. Good. I did not really want to be repelled back all the way. Let's see here with Alisa. You don't have CP, that sucks.
My turn!
Elliot, you keep the resounding beat up or we will die from the S-craft.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Let's get motivated back up.
I'll take care of it.
How about this?
Okay, he is using his landmines, that's
Time to
good.
shine.
At least I can not take care of it. I'm going to have to use a dark matter.
I can do this.
I would have normally used Molten Rain to take care of them, but sadly, no CP. It might be a good idea to keep one of the mines alive, so C is forced to use his to activate the mines. I should be living here since my defense is maxed. Just barely.
Okay, thanks. Get back.
Ooh, okay, that's the hard part done. Elliot, just heal me up really quick.
It's my turn.
And of course, since he used his S-Craft, at least I got some of her CP back. Come on, Burn, work.
Not yet. Burn to ash.
Now it's really just, well,
This might be
how
bad.
long it takes. We just have to kill him as soon as possible.
Thanks.
Thanks.
My turn.
Elliot, you are not really needed right now.
I can do this. Turn
Flame
to
Birch?
flames.
Burn can inflict around 14,000 HP of damage to him, so it's pretty good.
Burn to ash.
Yes, I got the sleep in. Nightmare,
A
actually.
respectable effort, but you'll have to do better than that.
Keep it up, everyone.
I'm in.
Oh no, Zero Impact is too far away. Let me just get you a bit closer. And you get another turn. How nice.
How about this?
I will probably use my S-Crafts if I get a crit.
I can do this.
You just keep on using Flame Birch.
My turn. All right,
Let's
let's
get
do
the
this.
motivating.
Leave it to me.
I probably should have used the Juicy Kebab, but oh well.
Keep it up, everyone.
Okay, see, what else do you have? Or you are just attacking normally? Okay,
How
works
about
for me.
this?
And you got fainted.
I can do this. Turn to flames. Burn! Go!
I'll get you up.
My turn. Burn to ash. Go!
Eat it!
My turn. Keep it up, everyone.
We are so close to finishing him off. Or her, not sure.
Ha! How about this?
How about this?
Oh, you're using your landmines?
It's my
Fine,
turn.
by me. Let's see who can take care of these guys. Let's use a volcanic rain. But it does not look like I can take care of all of them. But that will force him to use his detonator.
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Angelica's strength is not at max, so let's just use a motivate. And this would faint me if I didn't protect myself against it, but of course I
Analyzing
did.
enemy attack patterns. Analysis complete.
Ha! How about this? Go for it!
It's my turn.
He's on his final legs, finally. Oh boy.
My turn. Burn to ash. Go!
Eat it!
Keep it up, everyone!
I'm in.
Come on, C, go down.
About this! Go for it!
Ooh, I decreased his defense for one turn.
Flames!
Take this!
My turn! Burn to ash!
And he's
Perhaps I
done.
underestimated you.
We'll cut our own path! Great!
Nicely done.
Hardest boss in the game, done.
That's about right.
Done.
An A+ outcome.
Most impressive.
How do you like that?
Just paying back what we owe from the summer festival.
Now hurry up and release the miners.
The miners are being held in the area above us. They've been bound, but their lives are in no danger.
Are you telling the truth?
That does match what the other guy said.
Well then, with that cleared up, let's talk about you, shall we? I hope you're not thinking you're just gonna walk out of here after everything you've done.
I'm afraid that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Watch out! It's a feint!
Damn it!
Too late.
Goddess help us!
Don't freak out. It's just to disorient us.
Shit! Flash grenades!
Where did he go?
He's gone.
How could we have dropped the ball like that? We had him right there.
Did he go to rejoin the others?
That doesn't add up. It feels like he headed downward somehow. But I can't even see the bottom of that shaft, so where?
What's that sound?
That's the airship we saw at Guerrilla Fortress.
Looks like Reinford's high-speed RF-26 model.
So the Liberation Front has expensive taste in airships.
What is going on here?
It's the terrorists. Take aim and fire.
Yes, ma'am!
You have no right to open fire here. Men, stop them at once.
Yes, sir!
What do you think you're doing?
My, what a pathetic spectacle. And the Chancellor has sent his loyal lapdog to bark us up a tree too. Go on and scurry back to your master, Icy Maiden, and tell him this. Our preparations are complete. Next time we strike, he shall be the one in the crosshairs.
They're getting away!
Damn!
Farewell, for now. You failed, but at least you can say you tried. And to you students, the next time our paths cross, you...
Huh?
What was that?
It couldn't be.
Oh! Everyone hit the deck!
Oh! What the hell?
What just happened? Did it self-destruct?
I can't see it. They don't seem the type for wanton self-sacrifice.
Did one of the RMP's bullets find its mark?
I don't know what caused it, but by the looks of that explosion, I'm guessing we won't find any survivors in the wreckage.
What is the meaning of this? Terrorists or not, that doesn't excuse shooting down their airship without even offering a chance to surrender!
Please, calm down. There's no evidence to suggest the explosion was caused by our gunfire. In fact, given the magnitude of the blast, I suspect that some sort of explosive was planted on the airship. Right now, let's prioritize rescuing the miners, then begin a full investigation into exactly what happened here.
You have the nerve to suggest...
We have written permission from His Majesty the Emperor himself. Or are you telling me you intend to ignore that and hound us every step of the way?
Ugh, don't get all full of yourself just because of one little sheet of paper. And who the hell are you meddling kids? Are you students? What business do you have on restricted property? Whatever excuse you have better be nothing short of brilliant, or you're in for a world of trouble!
Well, crap.
We're in the hot seat now.
Are you kidding me?
Listen, you're misunderstanding something. They're here because I asked them to accompany me.
Angelica?
And who the hell are you? Lady Angelica?
Hey, it's Lady Angelica. I heard she was back, but this isn't really the place you expect to meet a Marquis's daughter.
Ha! Long time no see, guys. Huh. I see a couple of faces I recognize under those fancy helmets. Maybe I should have tried the front entrance first, after all. It would have given me an easy chance to ask some of the pressing questions I've got about this whole affair. Like, you know, why you let terrorists have the run of the place while barring entry to law enforcement officials, maybe?
Uh-oh. This isn't looking good.
Remain calm! We were acting under the direct orders of the Marquis himself. He expressly commanded us not to let these insolent fools trespass in his territory.
Oh? Well, the Marquis must be quite the sly businessman. To acquire ownership of a mine I wasn't aware we were selling.
What?
I recognize that voice. How could he be...
Prince Olivert!
Nice timing.
Crow! George!
Thank goodness you're all right.
Yeah, glad to see you guys are safe too. I heard things took a wild turn.
You can say that again. I sure wouldn't have guessed at this outcome anyway. So that's the last of the terrorist airships accounted for, then?
All that we know of, at any rate. We'll need a more detailed examination of the wreckage to say for sure.
It's truly an honor to receive a visit from you, Your Highness.
That's enough out of you. We have more important matters to attend to right now. First, I feel it necessary to emphasize that I personally stand behind these students' course of action. I trust you have no objections?
None at all, Your Highness.
Oh, Your Highness.
We're saved!
Secondly, I'll be assuming command here as a representative of the Arner family, owners of this mine. And as my first directive, I demand that the Provincial Army depart at once. The Railway Military Police will remain on the scene under my command to assist with my investigation.
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes, Your Highness. You heard the Prince. We're moving out.
After all the peril, the situation was resolved with surprising speed. The Railway Military Police fulfilled their duties under the command of Prince Olivert. The remaining archaisms were disposed of, and the miners were rescued without significant injury. But the implications of what had just happened were profound, and the news was likely already beginning to spread. It was obvious that the Provincial Army had given their tacit approval to the terrorists' actions, and the terrorists had destroyed all evidence that the noble faction had been dumping iron onto the black market. But even lacking concrete evidence, their guilt seemed clear. And Prince Oliver declared he'd be conducting a thorough investigation with the full support of Chairman Irina.
This must be it. No maker's trademark. No proprietary parts I could use to identify it. Not that I expected to find any. From all appearances, it seems to be a long-range anti-material sniper rifle.
I see. At least it wasn't a Reinford model.
That's correct. I suspect this is yet another of that workshop's products. Their handicrafts do seem to be in vogue these days, especially with the Red Constellation.
Indeed, but this is no laughing matter. And while I have you here, Miss Kruger, I've been hoping for the opportunity to have a little chat with you for quite some time now. Exactly how much involvement does your employer have in all of this?
Might I ask to which of them you're referring?
Let's go with both of them. My apologies. It seems we didn't clear this area as thoroughly as I thought.
You have such splendid form, Lady Claire. It's an honor to see the famous Icy Maiden in action.
You're quite the sight yourself. I see now why they call you the Severing Chains.
It was nothing. But to answer your earlier question, Chairman Irina has no involvement whatsoever. That said, I'm certain she'll leverage the current goings-on to her advantage as much as she's able.
I'd expect no less.
As for the other, I expect they're simply playing around. At least for now.
All them foreshadowings.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
Well, that's a weird number, 399, but I take it. And we get the emblem, of course, which was Angelica's master
Keep up
quartz.
the good work. Perfect.
And an S-grade, of course, like always. Oh boy. And for some reason Medium gets Link experience. I take it, I won't complain about it. And that makes my life easier, of course. Oh boy. But is that the end of the Imperial Liberation Front? Just who is C? How will the school festival turn out? Can't believe that's one of the plot points. And what happened at the... What's up with the old schoolhouse? Find out in the final chapter of Let's Play The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Thank you for tuning in, and till next time, have a good one.